Morning everyone, how are we doing? Welcome to the workshop. I've just put the diesel heater on and I am sitting here warming up because it's like minus in the workshop. Let's have a look. I've got this. Let's see what it is in the actual workshop. Oh, the car's 7 degrees. So yeah. In here, what's it in here at the moment? The ceiling is like 13 degrees. What's the bike in here now? 12, so it's warming up in here slowly. It's definitely warmer in here than it was when I first got in here. I think everything's working. Let's set the volume to... There we go. Cool. Oh, he's here, he's here. Right, I'll back in a minute. I'll leave you in the workshop. Would you like to reverse it in, love?
Yes. But your car's in the way.
Yeah, I'm thinking to do it on the floor because it's only rear springs. So we just jack the car up and then I can lower it down to do the adjustments.
Right. Just want me to back it out.
Yeah, and that's gone. I've gone bald on the tyre, so bald that it's gone through the level. I was like, what's this weird strip? It's a different colour. Oh yeah, that's the under.
Run it everywhere.
It's on the weird tyre though. It's on the weird. It's on
out the way.
that side.
Reverse it. Otherwise, you get.
Not surprised to see you as well. Oh. Oh, we've got Mr. B here as well. I don't know. Plug my phone, hang on. Let's get you out the workshop. Let's go. Can we get out of here? Oh, we're out. Here we go. Let's... Hang on. Let's get all the batteries in that, because all the batteries are tangled. All my batteries are tangled. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm a bit toasted. So yeah, we're out on the stealth. Don't really have to throttle it down the hills. This thing weighs so bloody much. But what I really like about the stealth is just how comfortable this thing is. Just the back suspension just takes the bumps out.
he was measuring that side and going, it's 4 fingers. I'm measuring this side and saying it's more than 4 fingers. I was going around to that side and saying, no, it's wrong, because he's only checking one side and he's got a different size hand. Like, you know what I mean? Everything on people is different sizes, isn't it?
So when we go Thailand, Yatesy, I'm leaving Phil here.
I need to find out. Yeah.
Technical measurements.
Yeah.
What speed can we get? Is it going to get me? Hang on, as fast as we can. What number can we get? Yay! That was funny. That was probably the best bit of my day.
Yatesouk says Clive, always offering his services to strangers.
Oh, you meant Papa Birds. Mate, before you put that on your bike, yeah, just wrap it round his neck and give it a good pull, yeah? Oh, really? Yeah, that's it. Get groovy with one of those. I've got one of those leaf blowers and stuff. Yeah, the night just carry them and get a pull.
So what I can do, I can push that one out, okay, and then we can rejoin that.
Okay.
That will get you up. And then have you got a foot pedal or something?
Yeah. You right now?
Well, yep, it's gone. Dickhead. So here's my car. There you go. We've got this one in the making, yeah. We've got that little one there, look. So yeah, it's the what are you doing to my car?
Doing ginger, putting ginger fur on it.
Ginger fur. My cats have been laying on the roof and laying on it, and as you can see, look.
There's some normal hairs, but then there's the actual ginger hair.
It's going to be mine. It's definitely going to be mine.
What?
What one's the fastest here?
Mine.
It's not.
It's going to be mine when you retire from life.
Yeah. But I need
Yeah, I
the
don't
light.
know if I get. I haven't got a torch, have I? I've got a torch.
Yeah, the torch will be at the back, not the front.
Yeah, no.
No, that's probably not bright enough. I don't know if that's bright enough to see it.
Let's have a banana.
No.
Yeah, now it's coming. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. I told you
You
to fix
see?
it, didn't I?
Oh,
Magic.
thank you.
That's okay. That's only £10 plus VAT, shipping through, and do you want casualty insurance for that one?
Thank you, look.
Thank you,
That's all right. No worries.
You can take a photo now.
Oh, don't do that. You'll break the camera. Oh. And this is why I like to come out and about, because you never know what's going to happen.
Who are you going to meet? What's going to happen?
Morning, Katie. Sorry, I must have hit a button. I paused it somehow. Don't know how I did it. Welcome in. Yeah, and well, that's what I come down. I come down to warm up, so I wasn't freezing, so I could actually move my fingers.
Yeah, that's going to help.
Yeah, it would have been easy to
I've got
freeze
a
around the
Basto
corner.
heater in there, so if you get cold, just sit in the car 10 minutes. It's got a separate diesel heater. You know, like you've got this.
Yeah.
It
comes built with one?
When it gets below 6 degrees, it automatically comes on, and it's just toasty. It's really nice.
I didn't realise they had that
No,
built
I
in.
didn't.
It's a camper van conversion straight away, isn't it?
It's like Brian's just found out it also parks itself, but I haven't done that either. I haven't tried any of
It's
that.
got
Self-parking.
you drive past the bay and it'll reverse back into it.
I'm like, big battery, solar
But
panel on a roof,
it can
right?
also
Boom.
reverse into a space, and it can get out of the space. So if you're in a tight space, say you're in parallel parks and someone's pulled up behind you, it'll get out of there.
But we're real drivers, we don't need that.
I haven't used it.
Yeah, especially when you've got all these windows and mirrors.
We had a Mazda,
And
Mazda
at the
6.
moment, I still have a bit of depth perception.
Yeah, we had a Mazda 6 because my car got written off, and I had it for a couple of weeks, and I was like, oh, it's got park, and you push the button, it says it shows you a picture on the screen where you need to pull up.
Yeah.
So you pull up, it says you need to go back a bit, and then back a bit. It's like I'm not in the right place yet. I've got fucked off with it. I took so long to work out where I needed to be before it could do it. I was like, oh, fuck it.
My attitude is that all you need is a dirty sensor.
Yeah.
And you can crash into a car. Plus, some monkeys coded that. So someone's actually written code to make that work.
Yeah.
I love it, us techies, because we come from techie.
See, I just had trust
monkeys.
issues. Yeah, to anyone else.
What are you saying? He knows he fucks up. He's thinking, well, if I fuck up, they definitely do.
Yeah,
they haven't
everyone
considered.
fucks up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like my hands in. It's all this. What's it? A bus now? An automatic driving bus they're trialling in this country. I might as well just stay indoors then.
No, you might as well take the bus because at least if you're on the bus, you're not going to get run over.
No. And you know.
And I think that's.
Oh, it's still accelerating
Yeah,
into the water.
The bus driver can be drunk and not care, rather than actually pretend not to be drunk. He can just be drunk if they even have drive.
And they're still going to have to have a driver just in case.
Have they sorted the roads yet? They must have.
What they need to put self-driving is tube and rail.
Yeah.
Get rid of the fucking people that get paid 65 grand to press a green button and they get to a station, press a red button. Oh, press a green button. I watched
My next door neighbour.
Yeah, it's like
He's on so much money.
I think they're on a lot of money because it's so soul destroying.
Yeah.
They have to pay attention.
Just so boring. They constantly test you for drugs. They test you to see how much caffeine you've got in your body. Because you've got too much caffeine, then you're a liability. You're a liability. Yeah. We
Wow.
would be fucked. Both ways. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was after the other day. Not saying too much. Went to Brian's, turned up, had a coffee and a cookie. Woke up the next morning, thought I was still at Brian's. Literally.
Wow. If you're going to make something, you might as well make it worthwhile.
Give me the keys. I know I've got their tracking, so I know where they are. I know where you are.
Right,
Yeah.
we're going to go have breakfast.
Right, let's...
You come have breakfast with us?
No, I've just had something to eat, mate. Yeah, I didn't realise. I thought...
I didn't realise either.
No, but I didn't realise Brian was coming. Otherwise, if I'd known, I would have not had breakfast. No, I just... is it auto or manual? Oh, it's auto, so the front wheels are locked then, aren't they? That's even better. Yeah, they should be.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'll get rolled. It'll roll on me. See you in a bit. Has someone really stolen one of my bricks? Are you kidding me? Some muppet has stolen one of my fucking bricks. Right, how high have we got to jack this car to get this out? Oh. Oh, can we still see all right? Welcome everyone, how are we doing? I'll try and get the camera so it's kind of, I'm working on the car behind, not this one. Right, let's get all the keys and that out of the way. Let's just put these over here. What's that he's put on? Oh, he's put something on my side, has he? There we go. Oh, so I don't lose my keys. Oh, but yeah. It's all working all right, is it? There we go. We'll leave it on that one just because of YouTube and everything else. Right, let's get a jack out to get this car up in here. So we've got 2 springs to put on it, 2 rear springs. And then we need to change. We'll put another top on, I think. Let's get another top on over this one. I don't want to get this one all dirty. Because it is cold out here. My body doesn't do too well in the cold. It seizes up. Right, we've got to do one side at a time. Really? It won't go under there. How much I've got to lift it by? Not much. Could have done with their help, really. Can I get under there? Yeah. But we're going to get all the planks of wood out. I need to put bikes somewhere else. They take up too much room. Right, let's have a look how this comes out. Oh, it's got to work out how the suspension comes out. We've got to take the wheel off. On the vans you don't have to. We can just literally take a bolt out, drop the rear suspension down. Okay. So the rear shock. Okay. So we should be able to undo that. Oh, I wonder what size that is. 19mm. Big fuck off bar. Where's my big bar? What size is it? No, let's take the wheel off. It is take the wheel off. I have to undo 2 bolts, not 1. The shock might go lower, so let's hope. Fold these in here. There we go. Oh God. Oh, I've got to put the little covers off. I'll bring the camera down here in a minute, maybe. Oh, see if I can bring you down here so you can actually see what I'm doing. There you go. What's that like? Make sure that's well locked. Right, he's got a locking wheel nut. Where's his locking wheel nut? Let's message him quickly. Hiya mate, whereabouts is your locking wheel nut? Question mark. Hopefully he gets back to me. Glove box, little bag. There we go. Glove box, little bag. That helps. Nice. Hopefully I can undo this while the vehicle's in the air. What about these ones? No, I didn't do these up. There we go. I don't like to undo these too much with a gun, it breaks them. I'll get that one out safe, cool. Right, we should have, I think it's just this bottom one we've got to undo. We just drop that and then we can drop the spring out, hopefully, put a new spring in. Let me know if you're watching on YouTube what it's coming out like, what the stream's like, please. Always nice to know. Morning, mate. Got a mate's car in today. It's rear springs, so we're just going to replace them. Just check what size all these are. I think they're 19s. Okay, yeah, they're 19s. Rusty 19s, but that's a 19. Yeah, it's nice when you got your mates' cars coming round. Keeps business flowing. And I'll get to catch up with them at the same time, which is always nice. Boom, boom. We've got a comedian in the place. What side do we undo? VW always seem to put 18s. Like the bolt head's 19, but the nut is 18. Let's double check this. This happens quite a lot. I'm like, just use bloody 19s. Stop putting bloody odd sizes in the mix. Yeah, so the nut is definitely, that's an 18. No, I'm sure that's a 19 still. Yeah, so, but on the old cars, yeah, I'll turn this camera around a bit more. There we go. You see that all right, mate? On the old cars, it was very much different. But yeah, I put all new, I think we put all 4 discs on this, I'm sure we did. I've done rear, yeah, front and rear discs. Because you can see where I've... Oh, it's just, yeah, really? I'm not sure we can do this with this. I'm normally put just a normal... We're going to get in there? No, I don't think I can actually get up there. I have to put a spanner on it. I can't get a socket in. Well, I can, but I can't, if that makes sense. It's a bit tight. We get an 18 as well. I want to get the gun on it just to free everything off in case there's any rust and stuff. I like the old... No, I can't get in there with that. But I can't get a gun on it. But we can get a gun on this side. No, now it's too loose. So maybe it is an 18. Just a really rusted 18. Yeah, because I can't get to that with a gun on the right, on the side I need to. That just won't go in there. And the only thing I can get in there with is a spanner, which is never enough leverage. Yeah, I can't get in there with the bar. not to get it on there properly anyway. I've got, what's that, is that a 19? No, that's bigger than 19, whatever that is. That's massive. Yeah, it'd probably come loose if I could do the nut. I need to be able to put enough pressure on that to get the fucking thing undone. And the spanner is going to round it. So it needs a socket, but I can't get in there. There's not enough room to get the other nuts. Why couldn't they put the nut this side? I suppose because they couldn't get the bolt out, could they? No. I don't know if I've done to the shock as well, but it's going to be a fun one. Yeah, I can only get to there, and I'm not going to be able to get another spanner. I can never remember how to do this. Is it that way, like that? Yeah, the fork, am I going to get that? You've got this arm here, which I can have a trailing arm. We have to undo that, I think. What size is that? 21, 22? What are we going for? "21, 22, 22. Where's the 21? 28, 19, 21. That's on there. Can I get that in there? Hello mate, welcome in. Just trying to work out how to get all this apart. It's It's fun, shall we say. I've got to try and work out how to get all this apart now, because I've got the car up in here, and now we've got to try and get all the bolts out. There's a bit more room now for me to get another socket in there, which would be nice. I think we've got to get a bar in there though. Let's get a bar. Yeah, welcome him, Dibs. Welcome him, everyone. Just doing a rear spring, but yeah, it's one of them. Learning what tools I need to undo shit. It's just a bit tight. Good. Wow, that's some good deliveries. Right, we should be 18, that should be moving now. I think if we get a spanner on that now, I think we can get the gun on it, and that should. Drop that out. Bit more pressure. Okay, did you? If you want stronger wheels, have a look at the Halo ones, mate. Glove box, little bag, got that. Yeah, I think I found a replacement wheel. I need to get spacer. It's a good price, good make. It's made by Beretta, same company that makes other stuff. Okay, I've not heard of them personally, mate. But obviously, when I was doing my research, I just found what I found and went with it. But the reviews on the Halo stuff was pretty good. But yeah, if it does the job. If it does the job, right, we should be able to lower this down now, and that should drop that spring out. There we go, and we should be able to get that rear spring out when that's down. Like this. And this one not so good. It broke, and I didn't have enough gaffer tape and cable ties to fix that. So yeah, we're going to do this one properly. The pew-pews? What's a pew-pews? I thought that was a gun when you was a kid. A pew-pew. Pew-pew. Right. Is it a certain direction? Is it a left or righty one? Let's have a look what we got. Oh shit, I'm knocking my phone on the floor, bear with me. That was my phone that hit the deck. Oh. Beretta make guns. Years ago I had a gas gun, and that was a Beretta. So yeah, there's a new spring. This shouldn't take too long to swap them in and out, actually. That's one out. So I take it that little knobbly bit goes in a hole somewhere. And that's going to have to be pushed down like that. We've got to get that little knobbly bit in that hole. Where's the hole? Come on. Where's that knobbly bit? Get in there. There we go. The knobbly bit is in the hole. Let's read this. It's the same company that make the... I'm not sure I know which one that is, mate. Right, now all we've got to do now is try and get them bolts back in. Right, make sure the spring's located so it doesn't fire out and hit me in the face. Problem is, I think it's now lifting the car, maybe, off of that. Right, there we go. That's lined up. Get the bolt back through with a bit of wiggly wiggly. Bit of rubber mallet time. Hammer, hammer, hammer. You can't touch this. Hammer time. Right, that's not lining up. How do I make that go that way? The back's not lifting up, it's kind of swayed. I wonder if I can let this down and jack one side. I've only got one person here, so me. Come on. Oh, that sounds good. So I lost track of bikes and what the parts are. I've been going to the bike shop and saying, can you explain this to me? What's this and what's this? When I was going for the wheels I bought, all he said to me was, you've got the old cone bearings. So cone bearings are the original, but they're not very good at carrying weight. Hence, I changed mine. Some of the new hubs have got push fit bearings, which are a sealed bearing pushed into the hub. And then when you put the cassette on, the cassette has got a further 2 more bearings in it. So on the rear axle, you've got 4 bearings. And then 36 spokes. That's the only thing I've learnt so far. More spokes obviously distributes weight, so 36 is good. All my other bikes were 32 spokes on the rear, but yours are bigger wheels, I believe, because all mine are 26 and 26 inches being phased out. It's nearly there. There we go, it's gone in. It's gone. Let's fire that baby back up. Let's put it on number 2, we don't overdo it. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Take the slack up. Take the slack up on it to make sure it's all right. Fuck's sake. I knocked the button and made it undo it again. I just want to make sure that the... let's take this right out. I just want to make sure it's seating. I've taken the load. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, or I don't have to put load on it or load on it that way, if that makes sense. Because the spring's pushing the bolt to the top of the hole, but do I put weight on it? I suppose if it's done up tight, it doesn't matter what end it is. But that's where my head is. I'm like, considering everything. Right, where's my torque wrench? That's got to be at least 100, I reckon, on that. On a bolt that size, anyway. Now, I look forward to coming to London, mate, and going for a ride with you. So, and that probably going to be next year. You've got a toasting fork made out of a car spring. How is that? A blacksmith, nice. Right, that's that bolt undone. Now, it's this other fucker, which, yeah, I don't think this is going to be as easy. That one's going to be a... How do we get that down? I need something to lever it. I'm like, okay. Is that lined up? It's got to be twisted more. How do I twist it? Get a spat. It's at a weird angle. The bolt doesn't go through it straight, and I can't work out which way I need to twist it for it to line up. I'm getting a spanner on the bar. Which way is it? It's not straight. It's kind of a... It's a pissed hole. I've got to pull that back on itself by the looks of it. This is what I didn't want to do. I don't want to lay on the floor and look at stuff. I'll get chilly. Yeah, the bolt's coming out. Yeah, it's like that needs to go back. That's in under some force, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a steady bar that goes on the back of the thing, and I had to undo it to get this out. Maybe it would have been easier to do that up before doing this back up. Because it's got to be at some weird bloody angle for me to get it. Oh, hang on, sorry, I heard something. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in, Blackwind. Welcome to the stream. We're just trying to get this bolt lined up. We've just put a new spring in. We undone the bottom and dropped that so we get the spring out, but we've got like a sway steady bar linkage, whatever you want to call it, and it's just slightly out. And really, what I need is someone else with a big foot pushing there. It's only just out. Just changing the rear coil spring. Yeah, just doing a coil spring, but you undo the bolt here and you can drop it, but there's another bolt that was in the way, which is this one of the steady bars on the front of this to stop it from... So yeah, just a coil spring. So we've done that. It's just where it's tensioned up, it's at a slight angle, and I need the bolt's like that, and I need to get the bolt so it goes straight in. So I'm just trying to work out how to pull that over and knock that in. I can't quite get the right angle. I can't seem to get... There's a bit of sway on that. There. Yeah, it's just because it's under tension. But hopefully... there we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. I just needed to push there. It's when you haven't done a job before, you know, I mean, you can read all the manuals and do stuff like that, but even if you're an engineer and you're fully trained, when it comes to doing a new vehicle, you don't know the tips and tricks. And as you go along, you find ways of getting around it, and as I just did. So by pushing this here, it just twists it enough for the bolt to go in. So there we go, we've done it. And now we've got to do the other side. Once we've put all the nuts back on. And then we'll be good. So yeah, let's get her torqued. Let's turn this down so we don't break anything. We've got a 22. What was that? You're an engineer? I'm actually an engineer. Oh, okay. I'm an electrical mechanical engineer by trade. I didn't work on cars. I was trained to work on printers. So I was doing like the big laser printers that companies use. My hobby was building my own car. Here's my own car here. So there's my little dream. There you go. I'll just take you around so you can have a look at it. So here is this is my little thing I built. There we go. So yeah, she's a 2.8 supercharged. Yeah.
VL4CK win says awesome.
Yes, 2.8 supercharged VR6 engine. And that's what got me started doing this. So I built that in my spare time. And when I got made redundant back in 21 due to all the COVID and everything else. So the front wings are custom made. The shell is a 1988 Mark 1 Golf. But the underneath is a Mark III. So it's a 96 Mark III Golf VR6, subframe power steering, firewall. All the running gear is Mark III VR6. It's got ABS, it's got traction control, it's got launch control. But she's a bit poorly because I drive her really hard. So yeah, I really need to put some effort and more time and money in keeping that thing running because I just abuse it. It's one of those cars that is so much fun, I just abuse the hell out of it. Because everyone wants to race it, and that just becomes a little bit, I can't behave myself, I have to put my foot down and race everything. I've got to find the torque settings for this, I don't know what they are. I'm expecting them to be pretty bloody high. That bolt there I reckon is well over 100. What are we on? What do you reckon the torque's going to be on a bolt like that? It's a 22, I think. No, a 21. A 21 mil. So, I reckon that's going to be pretty tight. Right, that was easy. So I went to 130 Newton meters on that with ease.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's one done, mate.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So getting the bolt out the bottom, out of here, was easy. But you have to take, so you've got a bar here, you've got another one under here. And when you take it out, the bolt then goes, I'm over here now. I was like,
That's why you jacked it up.
well, I was sitting here for ages going them lot, and the guy coming in, what are you trying to do? I went, get this bolt in, went, good luck. I went, because the rubber bit's making it go at an angle. So they're kind of things. But what I come up with was, if you put your foot on here, because that's really thin, this bit does that. Thank you very much for your help, everyone. My dibs. I work for Volkswagen Turkey. Oh, okay. Do they last longer in Turkey rather than in the UK, where they just rust out after a year? Yeah, I think we'll stick with. We love our VWs. You'll produce fuel tanks. Oh, okay. They're plastic now, aren't they? Fuel tanks. Not like on that one there I rebuilt. That's metal. And the fuel tank on that, when I wire brushed it to clean it up, it had holes all around the top of it. You can watch me do some work in there. Do you want some lights on?
No,
We're just enjoying your heat.
Oh, yes, it stays nice and warm in here. I'll put chairs in here for you.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Here's your broken spring.
It's like a death box.
We was all discussing how many cable ties and how much gaffer tape would fix it. And I went,
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough.
Bit of amalgam glue would be alright, wouldn't it?
That might not be the creek, though. It could be any one of your trailing arms.
It's not a creep. It's a bang.
Oh.
the training arm's bad.
Well, the rubbers are all gone, aren't they?
Yeah.
Slowly, they come out. But when you do them,
It's not, I mean,
but if you buy all of them, if you bought all of them, I don't have to realign it.
I said to Brian, I said, this is the noise it's making. We were going on down his road, it's all full of potholes. And he goes, my car sounds like this all the time.
What you do, though, with all the trailing arms, and then you go up to Quick Fit, and you go, oh, can you check it? They check it for free.
Mm.
Take a picture of the screen, and it'll show how much they're out by.
Yeah.
And then we come back, and we go, okay. And then we tweak them. Whether we put a lump of wood around the wheel, on either side, strap it together, and then use it as a lever and then I go, right, and tweak.
I've got an MOT coming out next month, so I'm like...
Well, no one does alignment, do they? Not properly anymore. No. They just go, give us 50 quid, yeah, it's done. You're like, well, is it?
Laser alignment, isn't it?
Yeah. Did I do a proper job? Yeah. Line of sight alignment. We're just talking about some of the garages in the UK. They're just... But yeah, I can't go any higher than what I've done on that 150. I don't think that is a big bolt. Just long enough to do the other side. I've just got to do 2 rear springs. So the rear spring, I'll show you. This was the rear spring that broke. Oh, okay. It'll be on all my stuff will be on. If you're watching on Kick, you'll be able to watch the past broadcasts. If you're watching on Twitch and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just the bottom of the spring that's broken off. So I've just replaced that bit. We've got to do the other one now. But yeah, there's a banging noise coming from it. So I said to him, well, look, your rear springs are broken. We done the discs and pads on it last time it was here. So it stops all right. It's now going to bounce all right. Let's get the wheel on, and then we'll let that back down. That's quicker than I thought it'd be. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I will do. Right, let's get that one in. Turn that down to number 1. We don't want to put the wheel bolts in too tight. You don't use the gun to put them in, just use the gun to align them. It's on low anyway, so we don't over torque them. Never torque your wheel nuts up. That's what the blooming shops do, and then you try and get a wheel off at the side of the road and you can't. Alright, you leave our VWs alone. To be quite honest, I don't think the new ones are as good as the old ones. The old ones were definitely better. They were just made simple. Hello, mate. Welcome in. Ready, steady, boom. Right. Where's the gun? How you doing, Martin? Welcome in, mate. What's it look like on the... I'm trying to get things in the middle of the camera because we're now streaming on YouTube in portrait mode, which means I have to get things central. Where do we put that? I'll put that on there. Let's get that torqued. Okay, mate. Well, I'll schedule you in for next week if you want, mate. Now, I have people say to me, you should only torque them once. But I've had it where I torque one up and another one comes loose. So I keep going round. People go, oh, you should torque them and then leave them. No, 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 keep checking. Because sometimes when you torque that one comes slightly looser. Okay, mate. I'm DJing Saturday. I may be able to do something Sunday. No, actually, I don't think I can Sunday. Something's happening Sunday. Maybe Saturday morning, maybe. But I haven't got long, if that makes... No, I don't know if I've got long enough. Because I've got to be ready, I've got to be leaving here in the afternoon to go DJing. Yeah, I think I won't be able to do it at the moment. I'd have to... let's get all these toys over here so they're at where I need them. I'll move the camera around, go around the other side. Yeah, okay, mate. Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, what's that, all your school stuff? Makes you sound like you're still at school, Martin. Let's get these wheels loosened. Let's put his wheel cover things back on. Well, it smells very weedy in here.
I'm not guilty, Your Honour.
Yeah.
guilty of it.
Oh, I couldn't believe in B's garage, he had a heater on, right, and his was pumping out like a good one.
Yeah.
And we're standing there, and I went, "Where's the hole?" He went, "What hole?" The one letting all the heat out, because it was just didn't seem to do anything.
No.
Right, and in here it stays quite toasty. That's all it was for.
I need one for my camper.
Well, I can't work out there too long. I need to come in, have a break, warm up a bit.
It's just getting old, mate.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting there with this coat on, my hands in pockets. I'm old.
Got some gloves for you. Right, let's take you around the other side. Here we go. No. I can't film it. Can I film it from here? Try to find somewhere to put the stand. Hang on. There we go. Cool. Can you see what I'm doing, yeah? Is that on view? Hey, there we go, that'll do. Got no one watching on YouTube. What's going on?
Sam 34,339 says, "Yo, bro, you can park there."
How you doing, mate? Welcome in. We're just doing rear springs today. We've got just got to get the wheel off, and then we can do them. We've done one side, just got to do the other one. How you doing today, Sam? Where are you actually from? Lots of people coming through on Kick. Shouldn't ask for follows, you get banned. My mods will ban you.
339 says China.
Self.
Says, "Hi, follow me, please."
Oh,
34,339 says, "In from China."
yeah.
30 says, "Hi, follow me, please."
Can someone ban him, please? Once was enough. I ain't got time for people coming in for self-promotion. If you want to get anywhere, work hard and do it yourself.
Sam 34,339 says, "Ni hao, wo shi shan yu."
Steen, can you do the honours, please?
Vanny Bo says, "Hello, where's Unity today?"
I don't know, mate. I don't know. There we go.
Vanny Bo says, "Katya saw a hiya."
Right. Good day. How are we doing, everyone? Oh, thank you for the follow.
34,339 says, "Ni hao, wo 67 sui, wo shi hui ni de jibo, jizu newly." Vanny Bo says, "Clive, I was working last night and this morning and the bottles froze over with the cold."
Oh, did that? Have we got any mods in? Sorry, Banny Bo. Oh god, that is cold then, Banny Bo. Have we got any mods in on Kick for me, please? I don't do self-promotion. If you come in my channel and ask for self-promotion, you get banned. Simples. Become part of someone's community, get to know people, and then we share each other. But until then, don't expect to come in and just share your stream. It's rude. Manners. Very disrespectful.
Sam 34,339 says GRT.
But yeah, I'm busy doing this, so I haven't got my hands available. Sorry, my chain's hitting my mic.
Builder 29 says, where are you from?
I'm from the UK. What was that? Bob the Builder, was that? Yeah, I'm from the UK. I'm an IRL streamer from the UK. I stream car-related content, which at the moment I'm repairing. Was it the Touareg? Touran, sorry, VW Touran. Cycling content, gaming content. When we go on holiday, going travelling around other countries. Yeah, today just trying to get this thing apart. Right, 21. Bloody freezing, mate, absolutely freezing. Oh. Just trying to get, there's like a, I don't know if you want to call it a sway bar or. Oh, is it really hot there? Was it Sam? Yeah, he keeps promoting his own channel and just saying the same shit, so just get rid of him. Okay. And this bolt says, look, fuck am I getting undone? Thank you, mate. Yeah, I don't get the whole self-promotion going in someone's channel expecting to promote your own channel. It's just bending down that does me now. And getting underneath to look at the bolts. Right, you can't get to that end. I can't get to it at all. Oh. Should have done this side first. This is the awkward side. Wow. Yeah, it's not that warm in the UK. It was minus something the other day. Did you moan at them? Oh, okay, mate. Thanks for the assistance. What size do we need for that one? 18, I think. 18 spanner. It depends how long they take. If they take too long, I'll go and bloody moan at them. Nah, just moan at them. Right, I'm not sure how. Let's get the gun on it. Well, that one comes straight undone. That's good news. Now this is my mate's car. So he's had a knocking noise, and when he had it in here for the brakes, this is what I found. Oh, the other spring's worse, Nick. So that spring's broken in 2 places. The other spring's got bits missing from it. So that one's in shit state. I bought the better springs as well. I didn't get the cheap ones. Don't get the cheap springs. Did you? No, I literally I wouldn't buy them for you.
I was going to get sacked anyway.
Yeah, that's what I got. The other ones were made by
A blind Chinese man.
So, yeah, and I said to him, he went, "Do you want Saks or do you want the other make?" And I can't think what they were called, but I went, he wants it to last a year, and he went, I didn't say a thing. I went, "Look, mate," I said, "I put a wheel bearing in someone's car." I said, "It lasted 8 months and then died." So I said, "It didn't even make the year." And I said, "That was made by them." I said, he went, "Did you bring it back?" I went, "What's the point? It's going to cost me even more money." Do you fix and sew yourself? I've got the new Terry chocolate and pie. I will try it, Banny Bo, but not quite yet. Buy twice, buying cheap. Pretty much, Martin, pretty much. With the wheel bearing, it would have cost me more fuel to run it back to the place where I got it from. Or I would have had to wait for them to drop it off, and it just wasn't worth it. Get rid of the rust that's underneath it. There's a little locating pin on this little bit of rubber, and that just drops in. And where's the nipple? It's got like a little nipple on it. That's what we're going to call it. And I've got to get the nipple in the hole. Don't get excited, you lot. Go on, get in there. I want the nipple to fall into that little hole. Why is it not going in there? Yeah, I'll get rid of the rust. I'll get rid of the dust and the rust. Yeah, it's got a little nipple, and I can't seem to get it to locate. There we go. The nipple is in. And then what you can do then, you don't really have to do much apart from just get a jack back under it. Nipple chat, yeah. And then you should be able to compress the spring. That's what I mean, rear springs are easy to do. You can just jack the arm back up, and as long as you're careful, it can't ping out. All you've got to do is get this bit located like that, and you can sometimes get the bolt straight back in. Sometimes. Let's use a screwdriver to get the pin in the right place. Hopefully that fits in the hole. There we go. Just use a screwdriver to get that back in. Can we pull that gently? There we go. We screw that in. Sometimes you can just screw it through the hole. Yep, like that. We did it. Right. Let that go so it comes down to the bottom. Number 2. And then we get the other bolt through. This is a fun one. Right, I've got to have that hand there, that hand there.
No brakes for says morning Clive. Hi Jack.
Morning, mate. Nick and Binsey are sitting in my workshop with the heater on in the warm. Wimps. What about here? Apparently they're older and wiser. I don't know if you can hear them. Yeah, just putting new rear spring. A T4 is easier to do rear springs than this is. You can drop the bottom out and lower it down, but it's got like a steady bar and they're all on rubbers. And what's happening, the hole's there, but the bolt wants to be at like an angle like that, and I need to kind of get it so it goes back in.
Martin 69 says during the war.
Oh, don't you bloody start.
I hope the heater is on.
Yeah, they've got the heater. They've got the heater ticking over. I think it's about 16 degrees in there. Or more, maybe. Yeah, it's just this steady bar. That's it. It went in. Right, where's the nut? Where's the nut gone?
No brakes for says BB. F16C or your 16C.
Okay. I've lost a nut. No, I haven't. It's there. I'll put it on top.
Martin 69 says on the fifth.
Thank you, mate. I've just found it. I'm like having a moment. I'm like, where the bloody hell's that gone? Cheers, Martin. I didn't want to get any shit in the thread, so I'll put it there. Right, we'll get these done up and then I'll torque them. Right. Let's get these torqued up. What we got? Let's get the 18 one done. Can we get to it though? That's the problem. I'll get that one on there. That's it, get that on there. Oh, hang on. That's that one done. Let's get the other one torqued and then we can get the wheel on and we're done.
No brakes for says high at Martin 69.
Oh, there we go. Let's get this big one up nice and tight. Right, where's the bolt? That's done up tight. Get the wheel back on and we are done. Wheel and bolts. Get the wheel. Is that not going in? What's going on? Turn that down to number 1. There we go. Is that too big? Yeah. Got 2 different sizes. That'll be what ain't doing them up. Yeah, we'll just do it a little bit. Right, let's get all these torqued up and we are done. Right, let's set this to what it should be. Wall bolts. That's how I was on Monday. On Monday I was very, very high. So high, I was still high on Monday, Tuesday. I think it was probably level with a bloody... It was probably enough to tranquilise a bloody elephant, to be quite honest. Yeah, because it's just, I'll give it to you now, because then I can't forget. Oh, I left. I didn't want to get dirty because I had dirty hands. Because I got dirty hands, so I want to put it back for you. Let's bring you in. Bring you in, everyone. Bear with me. So I'm just going to throw it over here.
Martin 69 says Clive loves getting down and dirty Palala.
When's the last time you got down and dirty, Martin? Come on. You're taking a piss. It's because we're all old farts. Yeah, you got to get an Oculus Quest. Yeah, there's a couple of things I can show you on it. Just like standard, just browser stuff. Just go to them, and then you can play them. One of the best ones is the music one. You know, where you're on like Guitar Hero,
Have you done that?
but you're doing the swipes.
Last night I was going around the earth on Google Earth, VR style.
Going to mute you lot.
Street view and everything.
Oh yes, that's what I did for Scotland. That's how. Yeah, so when I was going
Is that why you kept getting lost?
I looked at some of the routes, and I didn't look at all of it, but I scanned along it, and I was like, oh, that looks good. And the thing was, I was looking at the beaches. I wasn't on the beaches, was I? I was on the roads.
Last night, and then I played all the roller coaster ones.
No. So sit on the sofa.
And the space ones.
Sit on the sofa. Do your circle surround.
Do I have to put tissue down?
No. Right? It's funny rather than anything. Because normally I bring my mates around and go, try this, and you go, what the hell? It is quite surreal. The only thing I've got is, she looks real, but you do that, you can't look past someone. I'm like, oh, but that's not, I want to see what's going on around there. But you can't, because every time you move, it moves with you. So it's not completely realistic, but it is a bit surreal. But no, there's one game, you go to the web browser, load it, and it goes bump, and you've come in, you've got all the modern tracks, Kings of Leon and all that. You can select different easy or hard, but you have to do this. Because the blocks come towards you and you do that and you hold out, you do that and you're hitting them, but you play the tune. You're doing like the drums.
That sounds like exercise. I think I would.
By the end of it, you'll go, my fucking arms hurt. It's really good. But you can stream. So have you got a Chromecast?
You haven't sold that to me at all.
No, it's good fun because you do it with your mates, but you Chromecast it to the telly, so you can see physically what the other person's doing, and then you have a go. That's what we were doing. Yeah, it's going to sit a bit high for a while until it settles.
Isn't that a standing joke?
Well, I thought they were laughing.
TDC.
Yeah.
No, that'll settle. Does it settle? No, it doesn't.
Well, someone said to me, tender. He said, it's a bit stiff until they kind of tenderise. What do you mean? Bent in, yeah. But this it was like, it was stiff, and then it got a bit of softness.
Well, yeah, you know why the screws are broken, though?
Yeah. Dirk's down.
I thought he was going to say I was house clearance, moving. No.
I did move out.
This one was the one that was broke the most.
Really? Well, that side?
Yeah. So here's the second spring. Right, and here's the bottom of it. And you're like, okay. I'm not sure if that bit went there, but yeah, there's another bit as well, so it's proper destroyed. So
Was that both sides like that?
No, just one. That was that. The other side, I think. No, that was the end. You can see the square bit on the end. So. Yeah. Yeah. What was parts?
Sounds good to me. Thank you, bro.
That's all right. The warrant is the line. Oh. Yeah, T4s are really easy. Like, we don't even take the wheels off. I don't think on a T4. Literally, you literally jack it up, put an axle stand on it, let the wheel down, put the spring in, jack it up, put the bolt back through, and then just let it down again.
The problem was aligning the bolt, wasn't it? That was the time bit.
But it's.
So it's all looking a bit worn inside there, isn't it?
It's all the thingies, the bushy thing. But again, they'll let you know on the MOT. If they find movement in them, they'll just say you need them. So when you do, just get them and we just replace all of them. Because I think you've got one that comes from the top, one comes from the bottom, and they've all got a bit of rubber in them. Well, and it starts to come out like toothpaste. So, yeah, just do it.
It lives down by the seaside. It's got seamless.
I'm blown away. It's got a Webasto heater in it, though. So there'd be the...
When I come home and I turn the engine off, it's still wearing...
Well, no, I'd be going to the breakers and ripping them out.
Pop, 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 as it cools down.
Because this thing, I had to go and get a new pump.
Ben turned up the other night and he looked like he'd just come back from the Arctic.
What's the... Oh, I've thrown it away.
His car. He said, "Is your heater not working just now?"
It's there, right under there, right there. There's a little pump, and there's a pipe that comes onto it. Goes that pipe there, and that pipe over there, and it's for the heating. And when you turn the engine off, it continuously pumps.
Is it the fan? Is it the fan's not working?
The blower, not the actual pump.
Is his blower or is his pump? His pump is not working.
Because the pump does everything, doesn't it, normally?
It's the heat exchange box that sits behind the dashboard that you need to take out and replace.
Ah, so it's the actual. Yes.
It's like a little heat, just like a radiator.
Yeah.
Heat transfer thing.
Yeah, on this, mine. This cover here covers my fan because my fan is there. It's half in the car, half out the car.
That's right. Yeah,
so you have to so you have to put a cover out. It's like water going in your car. Yeah, mine's only held in by 4 screws. I don't know. I've never screwed mine back because it's just a nightmare. I can just lift the bloody thing out.
Yeah.
All the bottom,
same size.
all the bottom ones, I'm like, nah, I don't need them.
Some of them are furniture screws.
But it was losing water, and we couldn't work out why. And basically, it's got a motor with a bowl, and it's a magnet bowl. And then you've got a plastic cover, which is like another bit of plastic. And then the impeller is separate, so the impeller's just magnetised.
Yeah.
Right? And what had happened, where it's got magnets on the impeller, all the metal from the engine had stuck to the magnets and slowly worn through the plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
So the water then escaped. And I was like, why is it not running? Because when you turn this off, you turn the ignition on, you've got half an hour of continuous blowing heat just because of that little pump circling. But it apparently was to stop the heads from warping as well, because the big aluminium head.
Did you have to re-dent that to fit it over that?
I did that, yeah, that was my dent. And then this was Richard's, because he went, is your engine hit? And I went, yeah. So he cut these out and modified them and redone them, because this skin was all loose. Yeah. So yeah, he stuck it back together.
That's Clive with a hammer.
Yeah.
But that's
that was cut off and re-welded.
Look at it, that's dished. I kept putting it down, putting a bit of chalk.
Dished or caved?
Dished. He did look at it and he went, I went, that was a ball hammer. I went, that was my first. Yeah.
That's top there, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because you can't have, he welded this up for me. He went, do you want that hole there? He went, I'll weld that up then, because it was annoying him. So he welded that up. But there's little bits, like, look, I've got to re-tackle. Just got to skim it up and put a bit of paint on, and it's cracking on bits of here. But yeah, I can, a lot of this I'll hand paint it. I'll just rub it down, hand paint it.
Isn't it? That's why it's cracked.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell where it's flexing.
It's the stress of cornering and
me.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to start splitting. When I see splits, then I'll put a angle line down the splits kind of thing and re-strengthen them. But yeah, at the moment I'm like, yeah, it hasn't split or fallen apart yet.
Because it's a cab, it's going to be, more reinforced anyway, isn't it? You can have a lot more.
But you'd think that, but if you drive them with the VR6 with the roof down and you do it erratically, it starts ripping them apart. So I drive it with the roof up. Oh, and you can't, the torque steer with the roof down, the car does this. It zigzags up the road, but yeah, it's all right. It works. But,
got an MOT, what do you want?
Well, I wanted more. When Paul looked at it, I said, Paul, go over it. I said, just that little bit more. I said, if there's anything, I said, let me know. I said, and I'll rectify it.
I did that when I brought my Mark II back, and we redid the engine and we did the suspension and electrics. I took it down to a local garage. I said, I've just recommissioned this. I said, treat me like an idiot and go over it. And if you find anything, fix it.
Yeah.
And he goes, we've been able to find tooth comb, can't really wrong with it. It's like, cool.
Yeah, because I said, because my thing to Paul was, I said, I've done things a certain way. I said, but it might not be the right way.
Yeah.
I said, so if you see something, I said,
so I just renewed it. I didn't change anything on my car.
Well,
just put it back to how it was.
I just changed the Mark 1 shell to fit all of the later bits, which then makes it easier for me to get parts, because I just go, I'll get Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3. Or, because the only thing that's really Mark 1 is going to be the shell and the rear beam. So yeah, did you want details?
I should already have them.
Oh, okay, mate. Yeah, so... but yeah. Virtual money. Have you got any crypto?
No.
Have you heard about the guy that lost a hard drive? His girlfriend threw his hard drive out. It's got so many billion.
593 million.
Yeah, but she didn't find his porn stash, and that's more important than 500 billion.
Yeah. Yeah, add us on thingy, and I'll send you some links.
I won't.
Yeah, just set it up and go, here, Ben. Like, what the hell?
Can I have a VAT receipt?
Yeah.
Well,
Spend it all.
So beforehand, it was always you're going to work getting stressed because you're being fucked about by someone who doesn't know how to do the job you're doing, that kind of stress, to going, right, I've got some bills coming out, I need 150 quid, okay, do a job. I've got 400 quid, there you go, that's paid everything, bit of money left. It's just easier. So, and I said to Sam, I started panicking, going, I've got no money. She went, no, you'll be all right. Something will come in, and then I'll get a DJ booking, or I'll get a car come in. It always just seems, I'm not never going to be a millionaire, but I'm never broke. Yeah. It's just about right.
And also, there's different levels of broke anyway, isn't there?
Yeah, it's broken debt.
I mean, I'm theoretically broke because, I've got a hefty mortgage.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I'm probably more in debt than you do.
But I'd like to have an income where I'm putting more away, so we can do like the new fences and the thing that goes out that we sit under and stuff. Because I want to go out all the way to where his garage is. I want a plastic roof that goes all the way out. And I wanted to deck it, and Sam said, why don't we just put slabs? Because slabs are cold. I said, if we deck it and it's undercover, it'll never rot. And then I can have like a pallet. I want pallet wood. So we have a strip. It's staggered. So the wind comes through it, but it can't really get through it. It breaks it up a bit. And then have this top corner open so it can't rip the roof off. And solar panel, just a couple of solar panels. And then down here, all my lights are just run off solar. That's what the money down here is, just them lights on all the time. And LEDs made a big difference. It halved it though.
This is what I want for my garage.
It's 300 watts down here now, not 600.
I want LEDs for my garage.
Yeah, they were good. You just buy them as they are. You can get single.
Put them on, and I think there's only 2 bulbs that are actually connected. And yeah, the battery goes, oh. Are you sure? Do you need all those on?
But you can buy them.
You need all these amps. Sure.
Yeah. You've got a big battery, but down here I'd do the same. One of the motorhome batteries down here, and I would just 12 volt them. So I've got 12 volt lights on the ceiling, and just run them off 12 volt and solar panels. Yeah, but then you're losing more power because you've got to invert from 12 up to back down again. You might as well just run it at 12. Yeah. They last longer. They're pretty good though. See that light there? Yeah. That one there, I made a thing. I was going to put one upstairs. We've got one here, look. Next door gave them to me. They're just all in one, and they've got an LED strip in them. Okay. They're really good. So buy one of them, because that's really bright. You don't need much more than that. These, I wanted bright for working on cars.
Yeah, mine are going to be double tubes. I'm going to have it bright in there, but I want each of them on a separate switch, so I can go through and switch the switches off. So if I'm not using all the lights in the garage, they don't all have to be on. Oh, what? Yeah. So do one at either end of the garage and then one in your back room, kind of thing. Yeah. I'd like the one in the back room on a separate switch.
So I'll end up, yeah.
He's only got that position light in there, which is very good.
Decking could use composite decking instead of wood. Composite never rots.
There is that. It was mainly just so when you're sitting out there in the winter time like now, I'd have a wood burner. So I was going to put a proper log burner, paint it. Did you?
No, it's the parts haven't come through yet.
Ooh. I've ordered more parts from China. Bar ends. Need bar ends to hold.
Bar ends. Put them on the list.
Yeah.
Is that us done then, Nick?
Yes, mate.
All right, then let's go back in the wall. Go and drink coffee.
Right, let's take. I'll put the jacks away and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll go to the toilet later and think.
Was you letting me make coffee or was you shooting off?
No, we'll go over that coffee.
Oh, okay, mate. Oh, that's all right. Nice to see you.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
It's all right.
It's like getting noise in your vehicle drives you crazy.
Well, yeah, let's hope it's that, because if it ain't, it's like, what else is there? Because they were broken, they did need doing.
Well, it's like anything, you're going to eventually find out by replacing it all.
Yeah, broken springs. The second one was broken, well, I'm sure it's MOT failure.
Yeah. This thing usually flies through its MOT. So.
Unless that bit comes out and the spring settles back in the rubber, they'd probably never know. But if they looked, they would have seen that.
Yeah, but we struggled to see that it was broken, didn't we? So.
Yeah.
I'll let you close your door and get some
Oh, I'm just going to go up and I'll clean up, tidy up, go and get a shower. Hayden's off today, so yeah, I don't know what he's going to want to do. He's probably going to play games, to be quite honest. Well, he was just happy he's not at school.
Why isn't he at school?
Apparently teacher training day again. How many training days they need? Yeah. Oh, you got 2 sets of keys here, yeah? You did give me 2 sets.
No, just those.
Whose are those then?
No, they're Brian's. Brian's, aren't they?
No breaks that says by B by
They've got to be Brian's.
So should we just check the side for anything that B leave? He's a nightmare for leaving shit at my place. There's a hat here thing, or this is not. That's not mine.
Martin Martin 69 says by.
Brian, where is he? Like, you've remembered to take yourself home. Do you want to remember to take all your stuff with you?
No.
Okay, right, you got that.
Tin.
Tin. He does it every time without foul. Literally, we have to look after Brian because he forgets his shit. But, oh, bless him. We've done. That's all right. My legs are now going to burn for the next because all they're getting up and down. But it's all good. We're all ready to get back on the bike. I'm going to get clean now, can't I?
They're not full.
No, that way. I've only filled 1. They're not 15 quid to fill up anymore.
No.
22 quid to fill up.
Yeah, 109 at least.
But I can run my Jenny, can't I, off of gas? So, which is all.
Jenny?
Yeah. I didn't want a petrol Jenny, so I bought a gas one.
Yeah,
It's dual fuel.
I remember you bought one.
Yeah.
I wonder if you actually use it.
No, but you know, in this day and age where we don't know what's going to happen, it's always handy to have a backup.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. So, see you later on. Yeah. With everything that's going on, I think it's handy to have a generator that you can run shit off of. Well, thank you for everyone that's come in today. I'm going to go and have a shower because I'm now smothered in crap. Oh, I didn't realise all the stuff's on the bottom of the screen. We should have turned that off. There we go. Turn the GPS off.
Vanny Bo says bye.
Yeah, to everyone that's watched me on Kik. Kik's been really busy today.
69 says Wayne. Vanny Bo says you stream later.
I will probably play some games later. I'm not sure what we're up to. Breaks, if you want to play some games, hit me up and let me know. Be nice to... I've been playing Sea of Thieves lately. It'd be nice to play something a bit different. Just to kind of let go and get in the game. But yeah, bye everyone.